Hello and welcome to Excel tutorial from IT Army, and this is tutorial number 38, and this tutorial we're going to talk about the page header and footer settings. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get into page header and footer settings, I want to just talk about some more stuff that was left over from the previous video. I'm going to go over to the page setup from the page layout. And then going on to the sheet, we have a couple of more settings over here. We have a checkbox over here whether you want to print the grid lines. So by default, whatever grid lines you see in Microsoft Excel, they don't get printed. So if you want to print them, you can select this checkbox that I want to print the grid lines. Other option we have is whether you want to display all in black and white or you want to have a colored printing. You can specify that I want to have the lower quality, draft quality of the printing. And then we have also option over here whether you want to display the row and column headings or not. So by default, whatever row headings you are seeing 1, 2, 3 or column headings ABC, they don't get printed. But if you want to print it, you can say I want to print the row headings and columns. And now when I click on OK and go to the print, okay, so just let me go to the page print. And you can see over here in the print preview showing you that how it's going to look like. You are having column headings, row headings, and also the grid lines going to be printed. Let's print this. Okay, print as a PDF, and it's getting printed. So I say print 1. Okay, so it got printed and I don't have Acrobat Reader, I guess. So let's see if the Edge is able to show that or not. So let's click on OK and Microsoft Edge, and it is opening the document. Okay, so you can see you are getting from here the grid lines, column headers and row headers, and this is your page number 2, page number 3. So it's perfectly fine. Okay. So now moving on to this, page number 1 is missing, I guess. Let's refresh. Okay, now it's came. So this is a Microsoft page number 1, page number 2, and page number 3. So this print is fine. Now let's go back and talk about some other stuff related to headers and footers. So we can manage headers and footers by going on to Insert tab. And in the Insert tab, you're gonna see we have a section related to text, and from there I can select I want to insert a header and a footer, and then you can see it switches on to header and footer. So you are seeing this is the header. So normally if you are printing a document that contains just 1 or 2 pages, maybe you don't want to have a header and footer. But if you are printing a report that contains multiple pages, you definitely want to have a page header and footer. What kind of information you want to put over there is definitely a page number, but additionally you can have the date and time of printing or file name or sheet name. It could be anything. A lot of options are there. So you can see I'm on the header as of now, and I am on the contextual tab now. By default this is not visible, but as soon as you go on to the header, this special tab is going to appear, header and footer tools. You are on the design tab. And then we have different sections over here, header and footer elements, navigation, and options. So if you want to insert some pre-formatted headers and footers, I can say go on to the header and just put on the page number over there. So it has inserted the page number. Now if I say I want to put something else on the footer also, I click on design, footer, and I say in the footer I want to display the name of the file. Now you can see some of them, they are comma separated, so it's gonna put in different regions like left, center, and right. It's gonna put in different regions. So if I say something like this, so you can see over here that's showing you the name of the file, the word confidential, and then the page number. So different ways are there. It's up to you totally. You want to insert text, images, different types of content can be inserted. Then if I go back over here, we can see different options are there. I want to insert page number, total number of pages. I want to insert the date, current time, the file path, the name of the file, the sheet name. You want to insert a picture, you can insert picture. And these 2 buttons can be used for switching between header and footer. So if I say go to footer, it jumps up to footer. Go to header, it jumps up to header. And then we have a couple of other options available. You want to have the different first page. So in case if you want to have the first page having the different header and footer, you can select that and then you can specify that. If you want to have a different header for odd page and different header footer for even page, you can select that. Align the header footer with the margin and scale the document, scale the header and footer along with the document. So these different options are available. And same thing can be done from the layouts, page layouts dialog box. So if I go on to the document, press escape key, and then I click on over here, and then I go to header footer. Same kind of options you are getting over here. What you want to have on header, what information you want to have on footer. If you want to have some custom header, you click on over here, and then you get what information on the left section, what on the center, what on the right, and same buttons over here. You can do the formatting, inserting page number, total number of pages, date, time, and all that stuff. And if I say I want to have first page different, if I select this checkbox, you see everything gets disabled. Now when I click on over here, it's asking you that what header footer you want to have for the first page, and for all remaining pages you can specify what is the header footer. Same is the case over here. In case if you want to have different header for odd pages and different header for footer pages, you can select this checkbox. And now I can select custom footer. So you have what header you want to have for even odd page, and what header you want to have for the even pages. So this is how what we can configure the headers and footers. So that's it, I guess. Let's see the preview, print preview, and you can see over here you are getting at the top in the center page number, and if I scroll at the bottom, you are seeing the word confidential in the middle, the file name, and the right hand side again has the page number. So definitely you will have just one page number on one page, but it's your choice how you want to adjust it. Okay, so I'm done. So hope you found this video useful. If you have any other questions or comments, please post in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.